Hey guys, Dr. Benjamin Benulis here. Got a question from a viewer, wanted to know about congestive heart failure and what that was and what the difference was between a heart attack. Not a question I thought I'd ever get asked, but let's answer it. It's a fun one. It's interesting. So heart disease, #1 killer of Americans right now. Heart attack, very common cause of death. Congestive heart failure, also another fairly common cause of death. They're different. And so let's explain the difference, what we call the pathophysiology of these two conditions. So, a heart attack, the technical term is a myocardial infarction. Myo meaning muscle, cardio meaning heart. Infarction is a technical term for tissue death. And so what happens in a heart attack is that the arteries that supply blood to the heart, the arteries that essentially pump blood from the heart to the heart, become blocked. So these are called the coronary arteries. One of them is called the widowmaker because it's very likely to kill you. And so when the heart can't get blood supply, the muscle of the heart doesn't get oxygen, doesn't get nutrients, and it dies. And if enough of the heart dies, it can't pump blood to the rest of you, your body doesn't get nutrition, your body doesn't get oxygen, and you die. And so what happens is essentially the arteries get blocked, the heart can't get blood supply, and it infarcts, it dies. So it may be a small part of the heart, a little bit of the heart tissue, or maybe a lot of the heart. And if it's enough of the heart, it kills you. If it's not enough of the heart, your heart has permanent tissue death, permanent scar tissue. It loses some of its ability to pump blood, but hey, you're still alive, awesome. Time to make some lifestyle changes so you don't have another heart attack and you essentially break up the occlusions and the blockage in that artery so you can go on and live a mostly normal life. Congestive heart failure is a little bit different. Congestive heart failure is that due to so much fluid in your bloodstream, usually from poor diet, lots of salt, smoking, things like that, your body's constantly carrying around extra fluid, and it makes a lot of work for the heart to pump. And so a normal person's heart will pump like dunk, 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 like this. A person with congestive heart failure, they have so much fluid in their heart that the heart muscle actually becomes stretched out and it's not able to just pump as well. And so instead of doing these like solid pumps, it's more just like a stretched out like woo, like that. And so it doesn't have a lot of power. It just essentially loses its ability to pump hard. And so these people have like a really hard time walking upstairs or any kind of physical exertion because the heart can't get blood and oxygen to their system. So now the question, so you can die from congestive heart failure. It's more of a slow death, whereas if you have a heart attack, oftentimes it's like, bam, you're dead, within seconds or minutes. So both of them equally terrible, just as bad. The good news is that we can prevent both of them through diet and lifestyle. #1 tip, stop smoking cigarettes. #2, diet, very important, eating a whole food plant-based diet. That means fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, legumes, and that sort of thing, with no animal products, meat, fish, fowl, dairy, eggs, etc., and no processed foods, no oils, salts, or sugars, refined sugars, I should say. And so we can prevent them. We can also reverse them to a degree, okay? So if you have so what we can do is reverse the buildup of the plaque in the arteries through diet. If part of your heart muscle has already died from a heart attack, there's no growing that back, unfortunately, but we can prevent future heart attacks and get you a lot healthier by breaking up the plaques in your arteries by improving your diet. Congestive heart failure, same thing. We can't undo a lot of the stretching and scar tissue that's been created in the heart after years of it being stretched out in heart failure, but we can get your bloodstream back to a normal fluid level, which is going to help a lot by, of course, quitting smoking, and the same thing, implementing a whole food plant-based diet, get you a much better quality of life, get you a lot of your heart function back, not 100%, but a lot of it. So if you're interested to learn more about this whole food plant-based diet and how to succeed on it, how to do it in real life, I created a special free guide, which if you're watching this channel, you probably know about, but it's called How to Succeed in a Whole Food Plant-Based Diet. I'll put a link down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that explained the difference between a heart attack and congestive heart failure. Give this video a thumbs up or a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will catch you guys next video. Thanks for watching. I've created a special gift for you. If you're new to a plant-based diet and you'd like to try it to lose some weight or get help with a disease condition, this book is for you.
It's my top 7 tips for succeeding on a healthy plant-based diet. Yours free when you sign up for my email list. All you have to do is click the link below.